My first spacewalk, I was on the dark side of the world over the Indian Ocean, and I shut off all the lights in my suit to let my eyes adjust. And as I came south of Australia in the darkness, we drove through the southern lights, and they were like pouring underneath my feet, and you could see all the colors of it. And I mean, I'd seen aurora from on the surface of the earth, but to be amongst them, to actually directly be part of that interaction between the sun and the atmosphere and the magnetic field, all right there visually, like a prism or a rainbow or something, that was a real reality check of how it's all related, and how the energy of the sun and the protection of the atmosphere and the focus of the magnetic field all work together. It really showed me that this is a system. This is a planetary system. This goes on all the time. Most of the time, though, we just don't see it. But this is going on constantly, all the time, how all those things work together. From orbit, you get that type of perspective. You see the fact that this is a complicated system that is subject to a lot of influences that is going on all the time.
The Earth gets hit by 100 tons a day of space debris. 100 tons a day hits our Earth. Every time you see a shooting star or you know, a meteorite or something, those are bits of debris coming from the universe. 100 tons a day. Some of it is human-made, only a little bit, but there is some. And from the space station, though, everything's going really, really fast. We are going 5 miles a second, 8 kilometers a second. So all the debris is going faster than a bullet. So you can't see it normally. The only time I've ever seen space debris is when it burned up in the atmosphere underneath me, and I watched a meteorite burn up in the atmosphere. And that was kind of a spooky feeling, because that meteorite could have hit us and not just been caught by the Earth's gravity into the atmosphere. But even though we know there's some around, space is big, and we get peppered by tiny bits all the time. But the space station's a good ship, big, strong ship, and so far, so good.